Welcome back from the break. You're still watching This Week, and I'm Sam Nasambo. Next, and still on defections, 3 more governors of the opposition People's Democratic Party, PDP, are said to be warming up to quit the party and nestle in the governing All Progressives Congress. Meanwhile, a chieftain of the All Progressives Congress, Osita, Okechukwu, has enjoined the PDP to stop crying wolf after the horse has bolted, stressing that the brutal damage of mass defection of state governors is self-inflicted. Okechukwu notes that the massive support from the people of the Southeast electorate, even when Dr. Alex Ekwueme, co-founder of PDP, was dusted at Jos presidential primary election in 1999, and massive votes in 2003, 2007, 2011, 2015, and 2019 demonstrated good deeds which PDP paid with bad coins. Well, so glad to have joining me now in the studio Osita Okechukwu, foundation member of Progressives Congress, former chieftain of defunct CPC, and former DG, Voice of Nigeria. So good to have you here.
It's my pleasure.
And congratulations on your governor, your home state governor now coming to join you. I mean, I wonder how people like you feel, because when you joined APC in 2015, many of your Southeasterners and governors were abusing the hell out of you, saying all sorts of things, you're betrayers and all of that. And everybody is coming to join you now. How do you feel specifically?
I had to rush home about Wednesday or thereabouts.
Yeah.
First visited my village. I went to see my uncle, who is the father of our household and a non-Nigerian. But guess what? He rattled me. He said, have you people captured our governor? A brand governor. Why should you people do so? Just like we are doing to other governors. Very angry. Non-partisan, a retired headmaster that is more in the church, more than in partisan life. But he listened to his radio and television. And I said, Uncle, you taught us 3 lessons. 1, he normally emphasizes serially about karma. I said, you forgot you told us that karma is cause and effect. And that life has a way to collect its unpaid debt. And thirdly, that nature has memory. He said, where is it connected to this thing? I said, sir, this melody song, which like Professor Udenta was singing, got some of us worried. We said, does it mean that we have forgotten so soon? How from 1998, I could say Ekwueme is one of the co-founders, if not the founder, that called the G34. Sumola, Awoni, Abubakar, and others.
Yeah.
And when he was walking towards getting to the presidential ticket, in Jos, he had overwhelming support. I remember when some of the top military high commander was sent by the then president, Absalam Abubakar, to meet him when Jos, in railway guest house in Jos, as his staff headquarters. I was just like my usual 50 years of messenger work to my late supervisor in school, Dr. Emeka Nigeria. Then the meeting was called with Adamuchi Roma, who was very close to Ekwueme. And they told Ekwueme that, sorry, we want to zone this election. We've talked to other patriots, Omar Shinkafi, Adamuchi Roma, Abubakar Rimi, Dr. Shola Saraki, Dr. Oboniono, and others. And we are pleading that because of the fallout of the June 12th, they would like to zone the presidency, and from henceforth, it will be between North and South. So, when they left, we held our own little meeting. We let Audube, who was the DG, Ekwueme. And then some said, you should not accept that, it can't happen, this and that and that and that. Ekwueme said, guess what? Nobody, because of me, will truncate this democracy we fought out for. That any sleep will return the military to the desk. Luckily for us, the head of state had agreed to give a short term of less than 1 year. So
that's for the transition program.
The transition program, that it cannot be Dr. Alex Ekwueme that will be. Have you people talked to my brother Obonyon? They told him yes. Because by then, Obonion had won the APP ticket in Kaduna while we were in Jos. So we went back to, after the election, Obasanjo won, and Obonion was told to step down. They ran a joint ticket of APP
and AD with Olufala,
just to make sure that whoever wins among the two is from the Southwest.
Yeah.
And we trudged on. And when Ekweme now called a meeting in Enugu, and the stakeholders of Ebola, no, how can they do that? They have come again. Ekweme said, gentlemen, I'm briefing you people. This is what happened. I didn't lose. But this is what happened. And if the patriots, in their own goodwill, had said, we're baking the golden unity ornament, that's what Ekweme called it, for the interest of zoning election for peace of our dear country, that he will be part of. Anybody that makes any fuse about it is not part of it. Luckily, the South is voted. Why the Southwest voted Olufala, who is now an Oba?
Yes.
The South voted Obasanjo and PDP won. In 2003, when we've seen what is going on like today, that everybody is dovetailing to PDP, luckily appeared President Muhammadu Buhari of blessed memory. And he joined APP. Hey, we came to Right Honorable Chubo Kadibu's do evening session in his house because he was just recently impeached. So the crowd in his house thinned down. We that have been with him, who kept on going. He said, did you know what happened today? We said, no, sir. He said, even you, Osita. I said, sir, how do I know now? He said one of the big masquerade has joined APP. That is happy that he didn't join PDP.
Okay.
And that nobody will take him back there.
Yeah.
That we are going there. It didn't take us more than a week. We declared for APP.
Yeah.
We left PDP.
And then he will then go on to eventually become the vice presidential candidate.
And we went back to the same Southeast. Told them that we are now with the Zikis Alliance. That he remembered that he had always been us at the North.
Yes.
That with Oyi as vice presidential candidate, that we have joined the Zikis Alliance. And this is better than our brothers in the Southwest. Because we had always, because you know, when you know here, I know here, it's always a contending. They told us no, that we are PDP. They voted PDP. Oyi died in 2004. Then Buhari still chose an Igbo. Right Honorable Edwin Umezu. Okay.
Yes.
We went back again.
That was in 2007.
7.
Yeah.
And they bushted us. 1999, 2003, 2007, 2011, 2015, 2019, they voted PDP.
So the Southeast has been consistent in voting PDP into power, going with the PDP. So what you're saying now is that PDP is paying for its sins.
That is what I told you about karma. That my uncle, when I finished with my uncle, he paused for a moment. I said, sir, you told us karma is cause and effect. That the exodus is self-inflicted. That is, they should stop crying wolf or deceiving the Nigerian people. I said, did I assure you? Bola Tinubu GCFR, the president of the country, he was busy with his own campaign. Did he go to tell his friend, His Excellency Atiku Abubakar, to breach a zoning convention? That is also in section 7 of the PDP, the only political party in Nigeria out of the 20-something or so.
That has. Well, Osita Okechukwu, I know you to be a Democrat, and you wouldn't support a one-party state, would you? Or a zero-party state?
No, there would be a one-party state. You know why?
Some people are saying that with the way things are going, I mean, you were in the aborted Third Republic. They are saying if we're practicing a two-party system now, like Babangida had wanted, NRC and SDP, does it mean that once SDP win election, all NRC members will go into SDP? Or if NRC wins, all SDP members will go into NRC? Would that be called a democratic practice?
Come, Sambo.
Yeah.
If you believe in Almighty God, sincerely, you will know that Nigeria is so much endowed. When we were heading to 2023 elections, did you know there is an obedient movement that will emerge? When Buhari emerged, because if Buhari did not achieve anything, whether you like him or hate him,
yeah,
what he achieved was that he made sure that Obasanjo's plan for one-party state failed.
Yeah. I mean, he was always singing multi-party democracy.
Given a leverage by President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who stood his ground in Lagos, and luckily tried this same Atiku for presidential. It didn't work. He discovered that the vote of the North had shown that Buhari had a 12 point something million vote bank that is consistent. Then he now met Buhari and said, I would like to join this measure being packaged on one note. I'm not going to run for president. I'm going to support you. It took us a lot of hassle to believe, especially when he told Buhari that the presidential convention is going to hold in Lagos.
Yeah.
The cynics amongst us, top good guys, told Buhari, how can you trust Tinubu? And you are taking this into his backyard. Don't forget to Kwankwaso, His Excellency Atiku Abubakar, that them and Tinubu are from the same political family called the PF. That was under late General Musa Yar'Adua, blessed memory.
Yes.
It took a lot of conviction.
That's the Patriotic Front.
Patriotic Front, we call it PF. So it was the next day that we came, and Buhari said, if this man said he's going to support me and betrays me, let it be. I went to Lagos. And the promises he made was, I know you have support of the North, but unluckily for you, because of this zoning, the 4 persons that bought form, Kwankwaso, Atiku,
Rocha Sokorocha.
No, wait now. And Samunda Isaiah.
Yeah.
Rocha Sokorocha is just the flyer, because everybody was aware that we obey the zoning convention.
Yeah.
So we got there. He said, I'm going to bring you Southwest delegates, plus Delta, and they do. If you can hold your own, you will win. And actually, Buhari won with over 1,000 delegate votes. Clean. I will move on. What am I saying? That why I'm not afraid of a one-party state is that between now and 2027, the way ADC is structured, they have not understood what patriotism means. Nobody wants to sacrifice.
Oh, all right,
but that doesn't mean...
You're foreseeing an Atiku coming up. Is that what you're already thinking?
If Atiku wants more, I have great respect.
Yeah, but because, sorry, I just need to point this out. Atiku is also feeling that the North has been marginalized since 1999 when the power has returned, when democracy returned, because he's saying that the South has had more terms since 1999 than the North. And I mean, that's what's convincing him to want to come out and challenge that zoning principle that you talked about, because he feels that the North is cheated.
Please.
In the Fourth Republic.
There's what we call the fallacy of generalization and the fallacy of cherry picking. If you now say that Nigeria got independent in 1999, for God's sake.
Well, he says military rule should not be added
it's not what he
to the terms that we're talking about here, strictly from 1999.
Do you know why some of us, Atiku, I'm great impressed for him. He was very close to one of my big brothers, late Honorable Dubemoya, of blessed memory.
Yes.
In fact, he nominated him to become a minister under Obasanjo, and Obasanjo accepted. I have that great respect for him. But guess what? If Abubakar Rimi in PDP, Adamu Chiroba in PDP, Obaru Shinkafi, and others in the AP had insisted on running, and one of them wins the ticket of either side, could Atiku have been vice president? He couldn't. So he's one of the foremost beneficiaries of the golden unity ornament, which we call the rotation zoning convention. In 2014, don't forget, the same His Excellency Atiku Abubakar walked away from the PDP presidential deal because he said that Jonathan is taking this position of the North, this kind of story again, and joined us in APC and participated in our primaries and came third. Do you get that? Luckily, he ran back to PDP. Graciously, they accepted him back.
And gave him a ticket in 2019.
Well, not only gave tickets, that is also good when you see somebody fighting.
Yeah.
His Excellency, Nelson Wike, the then governor of Rivers State, hosted that convention. And no Southern aspirant contested.
Yeah.
In obedience to the Golden Unity Ornament, for just the interest of the country.
Yeah.
Not that I'm not qualified. And guess what? There was even a meeting in Asaba where all the governors of the South, then led by Akeredolu, Aketi, resolved that none of us is going to contest in either of the party. Yes, I belong to APC, you belong to PDP, but please, let us not contest.
That's to obey the zoning principle.
Yes.
Between politicians.
Why is the zoning principle an ornament of unity? Because the country is polarized. Unluckily for us, we have made politics one of the most lucrative business. So it makes attractive. There are certain climes where some people don't want to be prime minister or president because they're okay in what they are doing. This same His Excellency Abubakar Atiku became the most foremost beneficiary. Obasanjo won, him, the foremost beneficiary of the zoning convention. So if you keep on manipulating the zoning convention, you know what guided them, not what you said, that is the turn of the North. He thought the northern electorate are in a dormitory.
Oh, all right, and he will always go and harvest them.
And whenever he opened the door. But guess what? While he was doing that in 2023, the whole northern APC governors issued a direct statement that we are qualified to run for this presidency, but because of the interests of the country, fairness, equity, and justice. For God's sake, if you don't have justice, we're not saying you are not stronger on this. What happened? The northern electorate, he forgot it's not Buhari.
Yeah, I mean, very quickly, because we don't have enough time now.
Where is the Megaskia? The North knows that he's not a Megaskia, that he's one of the business class.
Okay, in all of this now, we are saying the South is jettisoning the PDP totally.
And the South as well.
Yeah, well, I mean, the South. Let's talk about South.
As of today, let me be honest with you.
Yeah.
What they taught us in simple arithmetic
is
that when it approximates this, it becomes this.
Yeah.
We're getting there to 5 out of PDP. It remains only Fubara. Is it not?
Yeah.
So when it remains only 1, the whole 5 of the Southeast had left PDP. In 1999,
very quickly, because we don't have
in
enough
1999,
time now.
don't forget that the 5 was PDP.
Yeah.
The South, as of today, 5 are left. So you are removing 2 blocks. You might say they are not important for you.
All right.
And some will tell you that governors doesn't matter. My brother, why wouldn't they matter? Can I tell you something before we go?
Yeah, very quickly.
From Borno, Yobe, just to mention few, Katsina, Kaduna, you start coming down, you see Benue, you count Niger, you go to Ogun State and Ondo.
Yeah, all right.
And then South, where Delta, they're all doing well. It's not that way. You know why? The greatest achievement Tinubu achieved, the president achieved by the removal of subsidy, is that money that was being used to sustain the subsidy had now been unleashed to the governors.
All right. That's a fine place to actually live in. And a whole lot of opposition politicians. He was talking about
Enugu.
A whole lot of
opposition politicians. Is rebuilding 2,000 primary schools.
Yeah, I mean,
260 smart schools.
Unfortunately, we don't have enough
2,000 primary health care.
Yeah, so we just hope that once they get in there, they're able to develop the country. I mean, that's what
they are doing so well. The governors of the Nigeria today.
We must thank you so much.
They are doing so well. Majority of them.
Osita Okechukwu is a chieftain of the Governing All Progressives Congress.
Member, foundation member.
Well, you're a chieftain.
I'm not a chief.
You always like saying, but you are a foundation member, and of course from the CPC block and all of that. Yes. But we must thank you so much for this history. I mean, I allowed you to actually say that because I need a whole lot of Nigerian, especially the younger ones, to know how important this is. But we must thank you so much.
That PDP manipulated the zoning convention and they are paying dearly for it.
All right.
They have not finished paying.
We must thank you so much. And that's the much we can take on this edition of This Week. Thanks to our production team here in Abuja, Lagos, and London. Do join us same time next week for another exciting edition. I'm Somna Sambu.